Hello, my name is Sam Carroll, and I'm here to talk to you about the 4-day work week revolution. Most employers now still work a Monday through Friday 8 to 5 job, pushing 40 hours a week. Imagine if you could work Monday through Thursday and have a 3-day work week to enjoy your activities at home. Most of us now still are walking into the workplaces, or some of us have been there for quite some time, like myself. This is an outdated schedule that causes stress, lots of burnout, and a lot of turnovers in a bunch of companies. I've studied about 4 different places in the world that have implemented these 4-day work weeks. There's some of them that are saving a lot of money, and it completely boosts employee morale across the board. One of the main ones is Microsoft's Japan. In Japan's 2019 trial showed a 40% increase in productivity and the same or better output on as much as 4 days without having the same 5-day work week. In 2022, the United Kingdom did a study as well through 61 companies and found 92% of them maintained or improved their productivity across the board. And employee stress dropped an amazing 71% amongst these. Workers end up taking fewer sick days, call in less, and are more productive during the 4 days that they are at work, so they can enjoy more time at home with their families. The other side of it is companies actually end up saving money going to a 4-day work week. There were global trials that there was reduction in costs between 8 and 20% for overhead and lowering those costs across the board. And that was just 1 day a week that the doors didn't have to be open, they weren't paying employees to be there, electric bills were reduced, and employee morale was boosted. Because the turnover was lowered by about 57% because of the success of these 4-day work weeks. In today's job market, 63% of workers say they would switch jobs for a better work-life balance. I know I would. I enjoy my time on the weekends getting to hang out with my wife and kids. Just being able to have an extra day to potentially go out to the lake, go out to the farm, and enjoy a nice weekend in the woods. It completely changes your perspective on the way that things are done today. There was another large-scale trial in Iceland between 2015 and 2019. The trials were so successful that 86% of those companies decided to stick with this and are still promoting the 4-day work week here and now. Even locally, some of our school districts have elected to do a 2-year trial. I know my children are in the 2nd year of their trial of a 4-day school week, which has been a great improvement for my kids' morale, and just being able to be home on the weekends and have a 3-day weekend has made a huge difference in their grades and their studies. The conservative fields like law firms, accounting, manufacturing thrive under this model because it's clear the results in the future are already coming to fruition. We've seen that a no pay cut 4-day work week boosts productivity, well-being, cuts costs while attracting the best talent, and has succeeded in hundreds of organizations around the world. A 5-day work week is a 100-year-old practice that's been in place for entirely too long. I think this is something that each company needs to start looking at to increase their production across the board. Starting today, talk to your managers about potentially going to a 4-day work week. Essentially, you're going to take from 5 8-hour days to 4 10-hour days, which is just a slight bit earlier to show up to work and hang out there a little bit later. Who wants to fight traffic anyway? Be there a little earlier, go home after the traffic subsides. A 10-day work week, or a 10-day work day, a 10-hour work day and a 4-day work week could be just the thing you need to improve morale around your company.